Welcome to the Real Estate Majlis podcast, where we dive into the latest real estate insights and trends. Whether you are a seasoned investor or a first-time buyer, our podcast is here to provide valuable information and expert advice. This episode is powered by Beirut, the UAE's leading property platform and proud member of the Dubizo Group. Whether you're buying, selling, or renting, Beirut connects you with real estate solutions tailored to your needs using innovative tools like TrueCheck, TrueEstimate, TrueBroker, and Beirut GPT. From finding your next home to advertising your listings with confidence, Beirut offers real photos, real prices, and real properties, helping you make informed decisions in the market.
Welcome to a new episode of Real Estate Majlis. My co-host Cecilia, myself, Mahmoud Al-Parai. We're glad to have Mr. Ayman Youssef with us today, who is the Managing Director of Coldwell Brokerage company in the United Arab Emirates. Mr. Ayman, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, Dr. Mahmoud. Thank you, Cecilia. Thank you for having me.
Welcome. Thank you so much.
You're so optimistic.
I am.
I could see from the moment I've seen you. What makes you optimistic in Dubai real estate market?
You know, I think this might sound biased, but I think Dubai, the environment make me optimistic because when I came, and it's not about profitability, it's not about making more money, but just the overall environment that it's a can-do. It doesn't matter how big the challenges are, there will always be like you work hard and it's a very looking forward environment. So I think it had an impact on me.
Absolutely. But what do you think the real estate industry didn't figure out yet?
Okay, there are a lot of things that are not figured out yet.
I like his honesty.
A common thing that I think there are a lot of newcomers, and it's just the nature of the market. When it expands, it attracts a lot of new talents, and the level of experience maybe is not there. It's not there yet. And they assume that the historic trend will be repeated. So they assume that the last 4 years will be repeated in the next 4 years. They have the lack of knowledge about cyclicality. They don't understand the economics. They don't understand inflation and what caused the inflation. So they just look at some data, listen to some sales pitch, and just go repeat it. So sometimes they give the information is not very accurate on their interpretation to what's going to happen next. But I believe this is one of the main things that the industry need to be more clear about.
The trend we see a lot in Dubai and Abu Dhabi is more off-plan transaction than ready. What do you see from your side?
Okay, it's very strange that 70% of our sales team focus in resale, but they transact in off-plan as well. So there are a lot of momentum in off-plan because there are always Dubai is bringing new opportunities in off-plan, like a better product, a better layouts, better, again, on the branding side, on the master planning itself. And there are a lot of international clients who are more interested in off-plan. This is, again, driving a lot of momentum in the market.
But, you're talking about, in a way, what I understood from your answer was, brokers not prepared. And you obviously managing one of the top international brands, real estate brokerage, Coldwell with lots of franchises that are across the world. And I think one of the things they focus a lot is training, right?
Yes.
So what do you think that a lot of brokers think they have figured out here, but they haven't, when you look from a global perspective, how real estate is treated?
I go and meet a lot with our international managers for our international operations. I think that in the international, more matured market, they take the relationship building very serious. And here, just because the scale is too big and the dynamics are too high, a lot of agents miss out on the relationship building. In their point of view, it's transactional. From the whole entire life cycle, everything is so quick. They don't spend enough time and effort to go and meet and understand and build connection and try to understand what the client is actually looking for. In the US, for instance, it's a very different level of relationship building compared to what I see here.
And how do we resolve it?
There are no shortcuts. It's a client best interest. It's what's going to win. Even if there are shortcuts which will give sometimes better results on the shorter term. It just people who adopt shortcuts will burn out and get out of the market eventually.
And
So
it
will
sustain,
take time,
yeah?
and I think we need as leaders in the industry just to bring in some different perspective, that it's a relationship building. It's your client best interest gonna create value and gonna create referral. 70% of the business is referral based worldwide. So you exceed the client expectation, you win the business.
Well, that's a good point, because one of my next question was if you remove all the leads from the market, whether from portals, from search, from Google, do you think this will remove a lot of brokers out of the market?
Yes and no. The newcomers depend majorly on the leads because they have not built their network yet. Okay, but the old agents, they don't rely on the leads. Like when I look at the data in Coldwell Banker, I see that the top performing agents who've been here in the market for years, those are the ones who already, businesses is a compound business. You serve the clients right in the first year, you take them along with you in the next year, they refer their family and friends, and then it just keep on growing. More experienced agent are not relying much on marketing, while the newcomers, the marketing open doors for them to build relationship and to. So it's yes and no. So it's
Fair.
Yeah.
I have 5 million dirhams. Assumption.
Yes.
Where are the opportunities? Where do I put this 5 million?
Well, it's 100% villas and townhouses
In Dubai?
In Dubai. And Abu Dhabi comes with a lot of opportunities because the valuation of Abu Dhabi, it's not it's still reasonable, I would say. And the price level still attractive, and the economic perspective and the growth looks interesting.
What do you think? Talking about training, right? I think there's a misconception of what training looks like, and a lot of companies, they claim to offer training for the brokers. But where do you think training sits when it comes to education for real estate brokers?
Okay, I think there is a misperception about real estate brokerage that in general, when I started in Egypt, when you fail in life and you don't have any other opportunity, you become a real estate agent. And then
Simsar in Arabic,
yes. So when we started as a global brand, our competition was the Watchman. There was no organization. Like 20 years later here today, it's for real estate agent to be able to provide value. They need to have the legal knowledge. They need to have the financial knowledge. They need to understand a little bit of economics. They need to understand marketing. Actually, there are a lot to learn about. For agents, no matter how great the training is, they have to have they need to be eager, and they need to be committed to self-development. So training is a vast topic, and it has a lot of details.
And so what do you think that the internal problems that agencies have that nobody really talks about publicly? What are the challenges to run a brokerage?
A lot of agents, again, they think it's a plug and play. I think that this is the main challenge. And we have a lot of newcomers. A lot of my friends, they want to start without understanding that it's actually a capital-intense industry, and it's human resource-intense industry. The cost of leads, for instance, in Dubai is one of the highest in the world. Every time the phone rings, it costs a lot of money compared to when I just came back from Vegas, where we had a global conference, 50 countries attending. When I tell them about the marketing cost here versus anywhere else in the world, they cannot even believe it. It's like, yes, it's a capital intense, and it's human resource intense, because a lot of compliance, a lot of admin, a lot of work need to be done.
And you think 26 will continue with the numbers of off-plan sales as well?
I'm quite optimistic, but I see maturity. In my point of view, the reason why we have not seen some correction is the materialization rate is not too high. I think the supply is beyond the contractor's capacity, because we talk to a lot of developers, and then they have the cash and the escrow account, but it's like sometimes the delays, the growth was beyond the contractor's infrastructure. So they will take a little bit of time to be able to adjust.
So you're not worried about oversupply concerns?
In general, every time I travel, I come back, my confidence renew in Dubai. So it's like, but there will be at certain point of time, there will be oversupply. But in general, I'm not expecting a major correction to happen. I think there will be some healthy correction, maturity, some filtration in the market on the brokerage and on the developers side might happen in 26 in certain pockets. And certain pockets will still perform well.
I've been in this market myself in real estate in Dubai for 20 years or more.
Yes.
And I've seen a lot of franchise model of brokerage companies do not make it here.
Yes.
They come, big names in the US and Europe. When they come, they don't do it correct.
Yes.
It looks like Coldwell Banker is doing it. You have good success. So tell us, what can go wrong when you bring an international franchise in brokerage and how to make it work?
First of all, Dubai is a very dynamic and very fast. And sometimes when you're tied up to an organization with a very heavy level of compliance, because I can refer to myself, Coldwell Banker was the first global entity to come up with code of ethics. With ethics comes level of compliance and audits, internal and external. So the movement and navigating the market, sometimes you have some heavy weight to navigate versus someone who's a single person owning a company, wake up in the morning, take decisions, navigate whatever the situation is. So I think for global brands, sometimes the agility is not there to navigate. So that's one of the things that hold it back from sustaining. But on the positive side, we're seeing now that some of the global brands, some of our sister brands here are operational in Dubai, and they're doing phenomenal job. And because again, the international market and the international network can sometimes give better leverage.
Having an international name with connections overseas, for example, it gives you the leverage to acquire more customers and do more transactions.
Yes, like we had recently a lot of clients coming from our international branches overseas. And then Coldwell Banker is owned by Anywhere Real Estate. Anywhere Real Estate owned Coldwell Banker, Sotheby's, Century 21, ERA, Better Homes and Gardens. And we're all interconnected on a global referral network. So think of it as Bonvoy for Marriott with multiple brands. So this gives us the leverage. Yes, we were able to activate a lot of international markets, especially in off-plan, capitalizing on our global referral network.
To finalize,
yes,
top 3 tips for new brokers joining the market, what they should absolutely do. And number 2, tell us about your view on social media and real estate right now.
Okay, so the 3 tips I would give to new real estate agent joining the market is, first of all, it's not an easy program where you plug in and just get rich.
Yeah.
Sometimes a lot of agents watch social media, see exotic cars.
I'm loving the way Ayman is explaining it. It's really good.
Yeah, it's not
no free lunch.
It's not. It's a lot of hard work and dedication. Our new agent takes 3 months of hard work to start transacting.
Which is not a lot, actually,
3
but
to 6
people don't
months.
have the patience to wait.
Yeah, 3 to 6 months to start seeing the first transaction clicking in.
Yeah.
So it needs patience. The second is commitment to self-development. Because now, before agents used to capitalize on their knowledge. Now the knowledge is available because the data, thanks to you, Mr. Doctor, that the data is becoming more available more than ever. And that it's like, so the clients could actually dig in and see the trends and see charts and see everything. So now the agents need to be self-committed to self-development, because if the data is available, the client is expecting the context behind the data, which is driving the data. So it's one level deeper than what we see on the surface. And this requires a lot of, again, effort and commitment. Number 3, it's a relationship building exercise. The client best interest will always win.
100%,
Amazing.
yeah.
Yes. So those are the 3 advices I would give.
What about social media?
Okay, that's a sensitive point. Okay, the way I was brought up, I'm from Egypt, and the way I was brought up is very different than the culture we see right now. I know social media is great. I shouldn't be advising this. I advise my agents to go build their personal brand and so on forth. Yeah. But I think it's becoming more of a show-off culture, which I don't like much.
Sure.
It's not about the car and the exotic whatever, and all of this shouldn't be the main focus, shouldn't be the main topic. I think we need to focus on the value. I think people need to bring some good content, which adds value, bring something which is maybe a new perception, a new perspective, something which is not like available for the public. That's what I believe social media should do.
But this is extremely no, but I love the way he put it in, because he's right? And we've been talking this on and on the podcast about everything's about fancy cars, the most expensive unit, it's how much I sold, this is how much I transact. I mean, people are not interested in this.
First class ticket.
Yes.
Traveling. All the brokers I see in my network.
Yes.
1K Emirates to London to New York.
You know, doctor, where we come from, this is not a positive thing about the person posting, because maybe we've never done it before. So so it's like people from good backgrounds, this is not the behavior they usually do on social.
No.
Again, there is misconception about social media that even a lot of agents, they think if they launch a campaign, they get leads, close deals. But social media is more of a long-term.
Reputation building.
It's a reputation building. It's your digital reputation building. And it's bringing your connections to your social media outlets. So if I got to know you, I got to know so many people here in this room, and then we were able to connect on Instagram and LinkedIn, etc. So there is a better chance for me to maintain the connections on a longer term.
Yes.
So it's a tool to maintain the current connection, build connections on a better way than just saving it on my phone book, and to build reputation over time.
Credibility.
And credibility, yes.
Ayman, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It was lovely to have you with us, and it was very interesting to discuss the international brand aspect of real estate brokerage and your point of view on what's happening in the market. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
And thanks for the positivity, by the way.
Yes,
amazing.
I think I'm a mirror to whom I'm sitting with. So
thank you.
It's because both of you are positive as well. So
thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See you soon. Bye.
Take care.
Thank you.